the issue between singer Portable and former, or let us say, widow of late Alafin of Oyo is getting worse. When I say worse, it is getting worse. What a lot of people thought was one of those things, Portable is known for his loud-mouthedness and wild and lousy way of life. That is his own style, and it seems it's working for him. Portable has visited the United Kingdom, he has visited the United States, he has even gone to Canada, all on this that he does. And he doesn't hide whatever it is that he believes in. He said, I pay homage to the gods of my ancestor. I worship them and I offer to them what they want and what they ask for. Portable has never, ever, ever stopped talking about this. In fact, one day he took camera down there. But what is this thing that is happening between Portable and Dami, one of the concubine wife, let me put it that way, wife, or let us even put her in that pedestal, Olori, queen of late Alafin of Oyo. After the king passed away, all of those women had to decide on what they need to do. Dami, one of the women, decided to do what she decided to do. In fact, she was on a show where people are joined together. I'm talking about those speed dating. And the guy is called Lege. And, well, was that an advert or what? This whole drama started when Portable got on a live session or one of those talk show private with our fans. And Portable screamed and she said, oh, you wife, useless, Alafin for your this and that. Is this what you are supposed to do? And everything scattered. I want us to hear. Let us hear, because Portable decided to drop what I call bombshell. What is this thing? What is really going on here?
Alafin for your wife, Alafin we don't die. Then say you sleep with her. Say you your girlfriend. Say she get picking for you.
Alafin get the picking.
But on a day get something on a day date. Is there something on the pipeline?
She's my fans from day one.
Fan, like, fan get me, they get meaning. Fans
later.
And fan.
Later here say king don't die. After king na king.
Okay, period.
If you say king never die, you no go see me with him. I know they follow person wife.
Why me o ti egba Ọlọ́run o ṣe o. Ha. Èèyàn tó fògùn mú mi. Mo gbọ́ pé no fẹ́ fògùn mú mi ni. Orogun oko ó ti padà sálọ. Queen Dami yẹn olórí burúkú tó bímọ fún ọba Aláàfin létà Aláàfin olórí burúkú mo bá tọ́jú ọmọ. Ọlá Aláàfin ni mo wò mọ́ lára. Òbò mélòó ló wà ń di ẹ? Òbò mélòó mi ti dò? Olórí burúkú ẹ wo bẹ́ẹ̀dì wèrè. Ẹ bá lọ wo bẹ́ẹ̀dì tí mi ní gba èsì ó gba gbogbo ẹ̀. Olórí burúkú. Ìgbà nínú nọ́mbà ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ máa déètì ẹ̀ mo gbá fóònù ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó máa wá kí Aláàfin Palace Londo. Kò sóhun nìkan wà táwọn ìyàwó ilé ẹ̀, àwọn ìyálé ẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ẹ wò. Gbogbo àwọn tó máa wá ń ṣorin àwọn olórin Palace, àwọn tó wá fíṣítì ọba lọ ti jó wọn ogun wọn la rí inú kọ́tà tí wọn, àwọn ọlọ́pọ̀ bá. Ṣé ẹ wò, o lè pa mí bó o ṣe pọ̀ bá yẹn o. O lè pa mí bó ṣe pa Láàfin Ọ̀yọ́. Olórí burúkú, ẹ wo ilé tí mo gbà fún Queen Dami. Olóṣó. Ọlọ́ba àti ìyá ẹ jẹ́ o rọ́mọ bí 2 years ẹ wọlé tó gbé 2 years o rọ́mọ bí ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ o ẹ lọ́ bá ń gbà kébi wá lọ já ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ àwọn olóyè burúkú ni ṣọ́ọ̀bù tí mo gbà fún mo máa já lẹ́ni mo máa já ó yá máa já ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn dànù àwọn olóyè burúkú ni ìyá ẹ̀ àwọn ò máa gbọ́ ọkàn ó rí mẹ́rin tó gbé wèrè rọ́mọ bí. Àbókù rẹ̀ pa já ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn dànù. Àwọn tó di bímọ gan-an rí lé gbé. Já ṣọ́ọ̀bù dànù wèrè. Já ṣọ́ọ̀bù wèrè. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti bímọ wọn rí lé gbé. Já ṣọ́ọ̀bù wèrè. Eléyìí burúkú. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bímọ fún mi, ẹ máa ṣọpẹ́ o. Mo tún èmi tẹ́ pẹ́ lómi bímọ fún mi. Ṣé ẹ rí òun rè olórí burúkú kò ì bímọ? Olóṣó la fi pàdé níjọ́ tí mo pàdé ẹ̀ túsọ̀mù ni mo ṣe ìyẹn Queen Dami tó bímọ fún Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ mo jó rẹ̀ ẹlẹ́kejì tó tún wá ó tún mú dọ́tà ẹ̀ wá mo jó dọ́tà ẹ̀ ó wá ní kí n jọ pé kí n sẹ́tù pẹ̀lú òun pé kí n síríọ̀sì pẹ̀lú òun mo lébi níyàwó lé o máa bá lémi jẹ́ òun ní kí n jọ mo wá síríọ̀sì pẹ̀lú olórí burúkú ẹ̀wẹ̀ wọlé tí mo gbà fún máa ń ṣàlọ́ ń gbé ilé pop kò sí nìbàdàn kò sí lọ́yọ̀ ẹ wo àbọ̀ olórí burúkú ni olórí burúkú thank God ẹ wo omi kú pẹ̀lú ìyàwó mi ó fẹ́ bá lémi jẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó mi tó bímọ fún mi lómi kú pẹ̀lú ọlọ́run ló ní kó má bàa lémi jẹ́ olórí burúkú. ẹ̀yin bá ń sìn mi mo gbalé fún ó ní síríọ̀sì ó ní kí n dàrún mọ́yàwó tọ́ olórí burúkú 2 years for house kò rọ́mọ bí àgbà ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ wo ṣọ́ọ̀bù wèrè ẹ wo ṣọ́ọ̀bù ológun ṣọ́ ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ó ti kọ́ ògbó ọjà sálọ o olórí burúkú èmi pa àjẹbí ló pa wèrè ẹ wo wèrè o àjẹbí ló pa wèrè ẹ wo ẹ̀yin ẹ wo ṣọ́ọ̀bù wèrè ọlọ́run ò ṣe o ọlọ́run ò ní já gbé egun eléegun ìyẹ́jẹ́ ẹlẹ́ja tí ò jẹ́ rẹ́ran jẹ pàtì ẹ lọ o gbogbo àwọn tí mo kó mọ́ra tí wọn ò jẹ́ káyé mi ní tilẹ̀ síwájú olúwa jẹ́ kó bá tiwọn lọ kó má lọ yọ bátìrì mi lọ olúwa ò ṣe o ogun ayé ogun ológun ọba aláfin Ọ̀yọ́ ló bímọ fún mò ń bá. ẹ̀yin bá ń sinmi ọlọ́run ṣé òkú ìtìlọ ìyẹn kùn Dami tó bímọ fáláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ tí mò ń bá wọn aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ tọ́mọ because aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ ọ ti kú kọ́lọ́fọ̀rún kẹwọn ọlá wọn ni mo ṣe bá a máa tọ́mọ olóṣó ló ṣe kiri èmi mo dè mọ́lẹ̀ mo fagbára tí mo ní oògùn tí mo ní mo fi dè mọ́lẹ̀ ìgbà kò dẹ̀ róyún ní là ń kọ́ńpléènì lójoojúmọ́ ló ń nà láì ló ń ṣorí burúkú ló ń ṣe ṣìnà tó fi pa aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ ó fẹ́ fi pa mí ó fẹ́ balẹ̀ mi jẹ́ polygamy ló gbé wá ẹ̀ wò ó ti sá lọ ọlọ́run ó ṣe o egun olóògùn ọlọ́run ò ní já gbogbo olóògùn egun olóògùn ẹja ẹlẹ́ja ó fún mi lẹ́ràn jọ bá tiẹ̀ lọ má sọ mí kegun ẹ̀ wò ó ti lọ o ọlọ́run ò ṣe o ẹ wọlé tí mo gbà fún wèrè ó ti lọ o àdìbàdàn ló ti wá o ọlọ́run ò ṣe ó ti lọ o orí burúkú ayé mi mo náwó sí wèrè lára mi kò rọ́mọ bí ọlọ́run ní já gbé. ẹ̀yin bá sì mi ó dá kí èèyàn wà responsible wo calm down mo fi obìnrin mo fi kó ọrọ̀ jọ ni tóbìnrin bá lóun ò ṣe mọ́ èmi ni mo ní gbogbo property mi ẹ wo gbogbo ṣíà ẹ wo gbogbo nulé gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀dì gbogbo sẹ̀kúsẹ̀ èmi ni mo ní. ẹ̀yin fáìsì mi ò gan o ọjọ́ ọ̀la mi ni mo fi train ọjọ́ ọ̀la mi ni mo fi package ọjọ́ ọ̀la mi òun náà kò wá sínú ọjọ́ ọ̀la mi because kò bímọ fún mi it's not among my ọjọ́ ọ̀la yes ẹ wo èmi mo ní property mi ìwọ ọkùnrin ìwọ ra tv ra ṣíà ra bẹ́ẹ̀dì tóbìnrin bá ní gbogbo òun sílé tíjọ́ tó bá náà òun ò ṣe mọ́ ìwọ ló ní kọ́ ẹ wo èmi ni mo ní gbogbo property mi ẹ wo olórí burúkú mo fẹ́ fi gbogbo lé rìn ẹ wo gbogbo kíṣìn ó ní kíṣìn ẹ̀ ní kí ẹ wo wèrè ó sọ ń jà ní o olórí burúkú. ẹ̀yin bá ń sìn mi mo gbé olórí burúkú sílé níjẹ́ ló máa ń fi òbò hàn àwọn èèyàn lọ́nláìn ó ń fòbò hàn àwọn èèyàn lọ́nláìn mo bá mo ká ó ní jẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹni tó máa ń fòbò hàn lọ́nláìn ní ẹ ṣe fẹ́ máa fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ ènìyàn ló bá sáré wá sọ fún mi ìyẹn kò Dami wípé bàbá yẹn òun ti ń fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ó nóbò òun lọ́wọ́ bá níyàn ìwọ ló ṣòfò ìwọ ló bu ẹ́ ṣòfò ẹ wò nínú létà gbé sí ó ń sẹ́ndì òbò fún yàn ó ń ṣe fídíò kò rọ́mọ bí tá a bá tó bá lóyún báyìí oyún sẹ́ni àti ẹ̀mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ara nìkan olóyún burúkú ó ní àmì house àlóyà ó lóyún àgbà ni olóyún burúkú àní lifestyle tó ń lò ẹ wo èsì fún èsì ni wèrè lò ẹ wo wèrè olóyún burúkú ẹlẹ́wọ̀ ṣe o studio nínú kí n fi bí ṣe studio ẹgbẹ́ náà bá jọba lọ o bó bá sọ ibùkú lọ́dọ̀ ọba àjọsí ò lè ṣe lọ́bọ̀ ọba ẹ̀ ní o ọba èní lèmi o ẹ wo létà ìgbà fún wèrè ló bá ní kí lọ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ wípé ikú tó pa Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ obìnrin lé òun ni wọ́n ṣe pàdé kú èmi ò lè kú ọ́ bá tiẹ̀ lọ wèrè báyọ̀ bá ọdìlé kò lọlé mélòó báyàwó mi sílẹ̀kùn mélòó báyàwó mi ọlọ́run ní níyàwó nọ́mọ̀nọ́mọ̀ ọlọ́run ní gbọ́ orí ló mọ̀ Ọlọ́run ò ṣe o. Ego léegun, mami, ṣé ẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbé ẹja, ìyẹn ẹja ẹlẹ́ja. Ìyẹn ẹja ẹlẹ́ja táyì tí mo gbé, ṣé pé egun ni mo kàn, mi ò kẹ́ran, ṣé kò yẹ kó bímọ? Ó lóyún nu lẹ́yìn o, kò fi bímọ. Oyún, àná òun ṣe menstruation, kí ló dé? Ṣé mo náà lóyún last month? Ó tún ṣe menstruation this month. Ayé bàjẹ́ o, ó dàbọ̀. Ó ní kí lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ọba jọ́sí. Ìgbé ọ̀nfẹ́yàwó rẹ o. Ó yẹ kó o dé, kó o jẹ́ ń dé, kí n wá báyìí, kí n lù ẹ́ lójú fọ́, kí n fọ́ ẹ lẹ́nu. Ìwọ táyé ẹ ti bàjẹ́. 2 years, mo fẹ́ fún 2 years. Oyún bíi 4 sí 5 jábọ́ lára rẹ. Why? Tóyún fi jábọ́ lára rẹ. Dókódó, ẹ wo, olóyìn burúkú lọmọ náà. Ẹ wo, ògolódé o, mi ò mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ògolódé ló jẹ́ kó fọ́lò. Olórí burúkú gbogbo àwọn olówó ayé, gbogbo àwọn alágbára ayé tó wà lórí DM ẹ ni mo dìlítì. Èmi mọ̀ fún lọ́wọ́ olórí burúkú kò ní ṣí. Ọlọ́ba tiẹ̀ jẹ́ wèrè. Àgbà ṣọ́ọ̀bù àti àṣẹ ṣọ́ọ̀bù, akọ́jáde ṣọ́ọ̀bù ó kó sá lọ. Ilé gbogbo ẹrù ilé ó kó sá lọ. Olórí burúkú. Ó dójú táwọn fámìlì ẹ. Àwọn fámìlì ẹ dey ashamed of you. Orí burúkú tó ṣe lọ́dọ̀ ọba jọ́sí. Ó ti wá ṣe lọ́dọ̀ ọba èní o. Ìyẹn kùnrin Dami orí burúkú.
Welcome back. Now, I'm not going to say that when the husband of a woman passes away, she has no right to seek for a relationship or even marriage with someone else. Of course, every one of those women and every woman has the right to choose what they want. They are not sold to the king as slaves. No, not at all. Not to even anybody. And she might take a liking for Portable and the character exhibited by Portable. Now, when she spoke in the last video, if you've not watched it, please do. She said, I don't even know you. Who are you? I only know you to be a crazy person. Not until you slided into my DM and then we started talking and then it became what it became. And I'm kind of wondering what emptiness is coming out of your mouth. You say you know someone to be a crazy person, useless person, and this person went into your DM and started talking. Is it that you could not come to realization that this is what this person is, or you felt then, oh, what he does is just for him to make money of music? This is the real person that he is. He's a gentleman and he does his thing. But I am not expecting anything from the Dami because the king was not looking for class when he brought in all of those women. He just needed to have harem of younger ladies that can give birth to children. Just see how Portable is just rubbishing the king due to the caliber of women that the king decided to bring into his kingdom, saying that I have been the one minding, taking care of the late king's child. This girl refused to get pregnant. Every now and then, pregnancy fails. It could be that she's the one dealing with the issue of the pregnancy so as not to have a child for Portable. It could be. Who knows? But the thing that I have found about most of these ladies, and particularly this one now that we are dealing with, since she's the one we are talking about, is that these girls are just empty. What they are looking for is a man to put them. And I think being that she was married to the late Alafin, she used this as a way of upgrading our connection. Let me put it that way. A connection. I am Olori. I am late Alafin of Oyo's wife, one of the wife, and I think I deserve this kind of man, But Portable is good for a woman like this anyway, because if you look at most of those girls, it could be circumstances anyway, and it could be anything. Portable is accusing this girl of being one of those call girls, like I met you guys, I did this, trying to rubbish the image of the girl. It could be that she wasn't into what Portable said, like that's not how they met. That doesn't mean maybe she's not doing some kind of illegal activity. Don't forget that certain people want to find out what is in between the leg of what the king found them interesting. I do not see some of those ladies as women of class or women that are worth. Who are these girls? Who are these women that the king brought in? The king wanted to change their life. Like, okay, you know what? I've done the journey. The only thing I can do as part of my own investment or as part of adding value to this society is to have these young girls change their life through your child. There's a possibility that any of these children will become king in the future, and also there is a huge possibility of the king was thinking of spreading his seed. He couldn't lay with all of these women, so they had to look for signs, like I said. But this rubbishing, I don't know. It could be that these girls are so greedy. They are so greedy. Or what exactly is this thing? And in one of those videos, I heard her and her friend saying, what else are you expecting? You saw the leg of a madman. Won't you cut and hit? Is it your own leg that you want to cut? Simply put, Portable was more of a meal ticket. Like, if Portable can give me a place to stay, if Portable can open up a business for me, maybe in one of those trenches or rural areas somewhere, fill it up with goods. If Portable can do this and that, and all I have to do is to service Portable. But the only thing she didn't do is to get pregnant for Portable. They've been together for, I think, over 2 years now, till their matter scatter and everything became a social media thing. And people are like, wow. Well, it's because people give reverence to, like, oh, Alafin of Oyo, or Ni of Ife, this and that. They are all human beings at the end of the day. They are all human beings. And kings are no longer people of might and valor. I mean, like the wield power. They are political stooges. That's it. Most of them are political stooges. They cannot even talk when if a two-term governor is speaking. That's the law. That's the constitution. Gone are those days. We do not have monarchy, but they are important sort of for politicians to use them to canvass for votes, and I cannot blame them. It's a royal thing, So kings are kings anyway, regardless. But the thing is that people no longer give reverence to kings the way they used to in those days. Like, oh, kings, why? Because people's legs are long too. So if a king is going to say, I'm going to call the ancestors, I have power, they gave me this. There are people that have gone far out of Africa. They've gone to other continents to seek for powers over there. They've gone to like India, Asia, to seek for powers, to contest for political position, to fight anybody to finish. They will say, if it is blood that your ancestors gave or you are ready to give, they are also ready to do the same. And don't forget that these spirits are no friends of anyone. Whatever you offer to them is what they kind of want to run with you. They want to run business with you, a terrible business. So imagine Portable speaking and saying he used juju to lock the girl. Later he's saying that the girl used juju to lock him. Portable talks anyhow. And do you know the funniest of it? There are girls that are like that of Portable, because it takes two, they say, to tango. There are girls like that who are waiting on the list to jump on the boat of Portable. Not so long ago, Portable was given some bloody title, terrible title, by some hungry people somewhere where he's from. They gave him some kind of title like that, and of course he paid for it so that he can have a crown. And life is very funny. But the thing is that Portable is doing this, and that's what it does. No one is expecting Portable to act like a pastor. No one is expecting Portable to act like an imam or act like someone who. This is Portable. I've never looked at him and expected anything from him, like, oh, Portable, you are supposed to act in this particular way. What is Portable's orientation anyway, if we might ask? And all of these girls, many of them are never chop, hungry girls. Many of them are lazy. Some of them are just looking for somewhere to dig their hands into. And this thing has nothing to do with, oh, look at this local girl. It goes up and up and up. Anywhere there is free cash flow, you'll find, you always find women around. That's the truth of it. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this matter, because this matter is stretching every now and then. Portable is updating. This lady too is somewhere on the internet looking for GoFundMe. Oh, people are saying, drop your account number. Don't go back to Portable again. Go back to Portable. Don't do this again. Don't do that again. Most of these girls are lazy, uneducated. And some of them that have gone to school too, they can't really say this is this. They're only looking for the next available meal ticket. I asked myself, is it that the king did not provide for his children? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.